All right, welcome back to my channel, Life Advantage Now with Andre Caraway. So we'll go ahead and start off with our motivational quotes. So today it says, "Do the unexpected. You are safer moving forward than standing still." Leaders are those who determine the area of excellence for the group. Leadership is the ability to get extraordinary achievement from ordinary people. All work is done by teams. The leader's output is the output of his or her team. Lead the field. Start earlier, work harder, and stay later. So again, quotationals by Brian Tracy. So let's go ahead and get into this. So today, well, not today, but this week or so, I had a friend of mine to email me and was telling me about how frustrated she is when she's in traffic and how upset she's always get upset, and I think she's just so stressed out over that. And the thing that I usually teach, and like when I do a training class, the thing that I usually go over is I usually go over that one word, and the word is patience. And you have to have it. I mean, without it, most of us probably wouldn't even exist. We have to have patience. Patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate delayed trouble or suffering without getting angry or upset. The key word in that definition is without. You have to be able to tolerate all of that without getting angry or upset. And just think about it. Some people are, you know, I understand the reason for being upset. Maybe some people think, oh, that idiot, or, when they pass the accident or something like that. But you never really know what the case is. You never know what the case is. They could have had a heart attack. I mean, it could have been a lot of things. That it could have had a heart attack. It could have passed out. Maybe the person dozed off or something like that. And the number one thing I talk about is doing other things. And I told you, if you're not ready to drive, then don't drive. You can't. Your all of your attention has to be focused on you know on driving. Your eyes. You can only drive with your eyes and maneuver with your hands. You can't be doing other things in the car and stuff like that, because I'm telling you, it only takes that second. Maybe the other person is coming over into your lane and you're doing something and don't see them. Maybe someone's cut you off and you don't pay attention, and there it goes. It's a train reaction. So you have to be paying attention. Uh, the big one is probably not being mindful of traffic. Most people aren't mindful of traffic. A lot of them don't even care. If traffic is backed up, some of them will drive down the sides and all that kind of stuff, and try to get away with stuff, to go around stuff. If people that are doing that, they're that's not something that you're going to be always able to do. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn how to have patience when you're in traffic. You have to. That's the only way you're going to survive and get through it. Uh, but like I say, you never really know the reason why. It could have been somebody that had a heart attack. Could have been somebody passed out. Maybe somebody, they was sleepy and dozed off. Maybe something mechanically was wrong with the car. Maybe their tire popped. There's thousands of reasons of things that could go wrong. Okay, but this is why we go to videos and we try to, to reduce this, by telling, and I know it's not going to be, all people can't do it, but I know, well, I'll say all drivers. I know all drivers can't do it, but I know, like I was telling you about vehicle inspection, you don't want to fake that. You want to take your vehicle and get it inspected, because it's going to tell you a lot of things wrong with your vehicle. They're going to point out a lot of things to you that you can get fixed. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like, if you just take care of your part, a lot of these, we can, a lot of it will fix itself. So again, I got that from, I always have to go on TextDot to see. And again, just here in Texas, remember what, 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was 8 something. Then last week it was like 9 something. This week it's 1093. Reported deaths by vehicle crash is 1093. And remember, that's only in Texas. I just think it's really sad that we take the number of drivers that we put on the road, we're taking them off the road. So, it's not funny, but I'm just saying, it's sad. It's really sad. And a lot of it is just, a lot of drivers just aren't mindful of traffic. If you move to a different state and all that kind of stuff, and, people just Just don't care. You don't follow the signs. You don't pay attention to the signs. You have to read them. They're going to tell you about the roads. They're going to tell you, you know, about turns and slowing down and what to do and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of people just don't read them. So you don't read, and you got to, a turn that's coming up that's telling you got to slow down, to 25 miles an hour. But the speed limit on that road is 70 miles an hour. If you don't pay that sign any attention and you keep going, there's not going to be any way for you to slow down fast enough, for you to make that turn. That's why you have to read, you have to slow down, you have to be patient. I mean, if I look at it like this, it's just like when people go to work. When you go into work and you have people that are running because they're late. Well, you're already late. What is one other minute gonna do? If you're late, you're already late. So you want to run and slip, fall down, and kill yourself. I mean, that's not a necessity. Just like I say, and other people just aren't respectful. When they drive, they see people, coming over or something like that. But most people's mindset, they're like, well, I'm just gonna stay in this lane, and they're coming over. Well, if they hit me, then they're gonna have to pay for all of my damages, and they're gonna, I mean, that's not the way to think. That's the way to end up on this 1093 list. That's the way to end up on the death side of the list. Okay, because maybe that person is dozing off. Maybe that person is doing something else. Maybe something is mechanically wrong with that car, and you want to be an idiot and say, no, if they hit me, then if that's what you want, then that's probably what's going to happen. So, again, like I say, when you drive, remember today's was about just, having patience when you drive. You can't be mad at the world. You can't be mad at everything. It doesn't matter what you do. Even if you get out your car and you run around your car 10 times and run up down the freeway, give the other drivers a finger, I mean, it's not really going to matter, because traffic is still going to be backed up. So it teaches, traffic actually will teach some of us to be a little bit of patience. Some of us, not all of us. But, I mean, it's something that you have to have, especially when you drive. That's why there's so many road rage and all that kind of stuff. People pulling out guns because, those people shouldn't be on the road. If you're not mentally ready to drive, then you shouldn't be on the road. You have to be prepared and you have to be ready. Simple as that. Like I told you before, once you get into the driver's seat, once you put that seatbelt on, and you check everything and you put it in drive, once the wheels move, you're the responsible party. And you have to realize how important that is. So remember, today's lesson was about being patient. So again, I love the questions, and you can email me, subscribe, give me the comments, whatever. I get a lot of stuff through email. So again, until next time, remember, you have to drive beyond common sense. And let's take care of everybody. I'll see you in the next video.